into here and just selecting like a few zip codes. I'm gonna let this load for a second. And I'm just gonna pick 3 just to kind of give you an idea of what we're working with. So I have like our 3 zip codes selected. Are you saving them and able to come back to them later? Or are you doing this every time?
We haven't, I don't think I've been saving. I don't think if that's, we should be, is that?
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is like I can save, you know, here are my 3 zip codes. And then if I ever want to come back to my locations up here on the top right, I can jump straight into my 3 zip codes instead of selecting each time.
Okay.
So that's always nice too. So I'm just gonna hop to.
And what it ends up doing, right, it gives you a single report location. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm just gonna click like physical environment for a second, and then open up the report itself. Because I picked so many, it'll probably be.
Yeah, it takes a while.
It'll take a while, yeah. But so yeah, the downfall is it takes those 3 zip codes and aggregates the data together, and so then I can't get the actual tabular data I want. I'm going to try to find an indicator that, okay, I like this one even more. We're going to do broadband access. So I'm not sure this will go, but basically what I was saying is from here, you can either open up a blank map room itself and add the data indicators to the map, or what's great is you can just click view larger map from the indicator you want to see. And I'm just going to put that into a new tab. So now we're going to have, this is broadband access in the 3 zip codes in this Miami-Dade area. And then what I was saying is, yeah, see, this is only going to go down to the census tract. But I'm curious, let's see what happens. I can go to tools and then hit select data. And then I can either draw a rectangle, and you can see it'll pick up everything I didn't want if I accidentally go out of that range. But something else you can do is select by polygon. So I can draw a very specific area, like I just want to be touching these 3 zip codes, and it'll pick up all that. But I'm going to find some data that's just the zip code level so we can get a better, that'll be another issue too, is you're making these, you'll recognize that not everything goes down to the zip code layer.
Correct.
A lot of it will be either county still or the census tract. Let me just see what the fast food restaurants look like for zip codes.
That usually is one that doesn't have zip code level.
So it looks like it does, but there's no data. Let's just see what it looks. There we go. So if I hit that select data, I'm just going to try to get it within these 3 zip codes. So you can see it's selected these 3.
Okay.
And if I go to show attributes, it'll then break out the 3 zip codes and go into the data that way. And then I can download it.
Okay.
So from here, then I have it'll download like a CSV of, let me pull it up, see what it looks like. Are you seeing that Excel sheet?
Yeah.
Of all that metadata itself. So that's one way to go around it, but I know you're trying to do like a bigger report.
This is a step closer, right? Because now we don't have to download. Can you do several indicators? Okay.
Yeah, so let me just type in another one just to verify what it looks like. I know this will go down to the zip code level. So add that for a second. Change my geography to zip code. Go to tools, select. I'm just going to get my 3 and then show attributes. Oh, it does just pick up 1. That's interesting. So if I move this to the top and then I select, yeah, it's just going to take one layer at a time.
So it's kind of like if we know what indicator we want to see.
Yeah. And then from there, though, you could put them all into because you can download that Excel, you could just do some quick maneuvering of copying it all over. And that way you can just build like one Excel of the indicators you want to see for your zip codes. That's one way to do it. But it is some extra analysis you maybe didn't want to sign up for.
Yeah. So the way you pick the 3 zip codes, it wasn't the polygon option. It was, what was it?
So I actually did it straight from the assessment. So I was able to pick from here and hit view larger map.
Okay.
But if you wanted to, like, I could clear this and then add let me add that poverty layer back up.
In the map room, right? Okay.
In the map room. I'm going to change my geography to zip codes. Then you'll see here are all of them. And then you can select however many you want.
Okay.
From here. So I can select that whole region, or if you're specifically trying to get like say you're trying to do a 10-mile radius from your hospital or something like that.
Or if we're doing the 10 most populated zip codes, for example.
Okay.
Can we select which zip codes show up here?
That would probably be best through picking in your, why am I scrolling? I'm seeing it at the top. When you're doing the pick from map, you'll probably have to individually select them from here and then open them up in the.
Can you go, if we can do that really quickly. And then what was the option that you picked? It wasn't the polygon, it was to select all of the zip codes that were highlighted.
Yeah, so you can do it by rectangle and get a big area that way. You can select by polygon to sort of do like a select view. You can do a lasso, which I'm really bad at doing. You want to do like a weird, interesting circle. And then there was the radius where you could select up to different miles if that was a thing of interest.
So when we download that data, what we are losing are the cool visuals, right? It's just, it gives you the table. There's no way to get the heat map unless you do individual zip codes.
Yeah, unless you use them from here. Like you could take, I wonder why these are white. You could take the image files from here at least to put with the data, but yeah, you're not getting this is the data you're getting, but it then leaves